Hey guys, it's Dylan from Booster Bros GCG, and I got a deck tech for you here. It's Modern Mono Blue Tron. Me and Todd will be doing some gameplay later tonight, and yeah, let's get right into this deck tech. So starting off with the lands here, we've got the Tron lands, 4 Urza's Tower, 4 Urza's Power Plant, 4 Urza's Mine. We're playing Tron. We play a place of each Tron piece. If you guys don't know what Tron lands are, if one of each of these is in play, a tower, a power plant, a mine, they tap for multiple mana instead of just one. So the tower will tap for 3, and the plant and the mine tap for 2 mana. So it allows you to get 7 mana turn 3 sometimes. And yeah. Although, arguably a more important land in the deck, Academy Runes. This card is crazy. It lets us Mindslaver lock people, recur Wormcoil Engines, soft lock with Oblivion Stone. This card's crazy. Love it a lot. One Tectonic Edge. Land destruction is relatively important. Sometimes you got rid of a pesky man land or some nice utility land they might have. Possibly a Mirror Match, take out their Academy Runes, take out other opposing Tron lands, whatever. Land destruction is important though. Now to the basics, we have 7 islands and 1 Aboro Palace in the Clouds. Aboro is just here because it untaps the choke, and you need basics, so we got 7 islands. And being mono blue, we don't play any shocks or anything, that's just unnecessary. Kicking into the artifacts, the heart of the deck here, we got 4 Expedition Map. It lets us search up our Tron lands, and that's about it. Sometimes the Academy Runes late game so we can get on Mindslaver locks and stuff. Sweet card. Then we got 3 Talisman of Dominance. This card is not too impressive, but it's more important than it may seem. Gets us our blue mana without having to use our land drop for it. When we sometimes have natural Tron or something, and we need multiple sources of blue, hold up multiple counter spells or something. It's a lot better than it may seem. It's also ramp. He doesn't love ramp. 1 Oblivion Stone. Should be more. Pretty expensive though, so I have yet to invest in more, and I also sometimes don't need more, sometimes I do. I think it's fine as 1 of though. This card's great. All of my stuff lives, all their stuff dies. It's quite overpowered, I think. And then we got 2 Solemn Simulacrums. This card's fine. It gets us lands, specifically islands, which sometimes I just don't have any islands, so I play a Solemn Simulacrum or to really late games. I just get really unlucky. And this card's kind of neat in the deck. It says draw a card. It trades with things in the aggro matchups and it gets in some beats possibly. It's a fine card. Now for the meat of the deck. We got 2 Wormcoil Engine. Red Green Tron, or the better Trons, play 4. This deck is not that great, but I really enjoy playing it. So we only play 2 because we're a control deck. We want to control the game. We don't just beat them down and just play things they can't deal with until late game. Then we got 2 Mindslaver. We get to take control of their turn, do whatever, look at their sideboard. Sometimes people just concede when you activate it because they don't let you look at their sideboard at least game 1. Game 2s and 3s are really, they just kind of got to accept it. And getting Mindslaver locks and just milling your opponent out and just winning the game by that is pretty funny. I enjoy it. We got 1 Platinum Angel. Flies, you can't lose, opponents can't win. It's great. And 1 Sunray Titan. This card's really great. Punishes the greedy, more mana intensive, more color decks. Against mono colored decks, mono red and stuff, it usually gets taken out because it just destroys 1 of their lands, 1 of my lands, and it's not that great for just an 8 mana 7/10 at that point. Yeah, but usually this card just overperforms and just win games because now my opponent just has 4 lands and they can't cast all their spells. Now we get into the instant sorceries, utility creatures, kinda. We got 1 Dispel. There's a lot of instants in Modern, a lot of important ones you gotta deal with, and Dispel's the best way to do it. So we run a Dispel. Really love this card. 4 Condescend. scry 2 on a counterspell, and this card's great. It digs us into other counterspells, into our Tron lands, into our fatties late game. Just, this card's amazing. We got 2 repeals. It's kind of like mediocre removal, kind of. It says draw a card, that's the main reason. And also we can just return really big permanents, like our Sundering Titans and stuff, just to get the Leaves the Battlefield trigger and destroy more of our opponent's lands if we really need to or want to. This card's fine. It's better game 2 and 3 when you get to repeal our opponent's Stony Silences and other things. For Remand, it's an amazing counterspell. It's arguably the best counterspell in Modern. It's amazing. It's when I first started playing Magic, I thought this card's pretty bad, but after playing with it, I was like, whoa, love this card. For Treasure Mage, this card is one of the best creatures in the deck, I guess, other than Wormcoil. But it digs us our Wormcoils. It digs us our Sundering Titans, our Platinum Angels, Mindslavers to Mindslaver lock. Really, really amazing card. Top deck at late game, you're just super, super happy because it's whatever you want it to be. And, yeah. Then we got 4 Thirst for Knowledge. This deck doesn't have a lot of ways to draw cards, and we need a good one. Draw 3 for 3 mana is great. We usually just have some bad artifact, a talisman, or an expedition map late game that we just don't need. To guard that, we get counter spells, maybe some fatties again, and yeah. And then our only removal in the deck, at least main board, is 2 Dismember. We always pay 3 or 4 life for this, depending if we have a talisman or not. It's really bad in the aggro matchups, but it's great every time else. So, yeah. Now we're moving to the sideboard here. We got another Dispel. Control matchups. Yeah, that's about it. Dispel, 1 blue, counter their counterspell. It's great. We got 3 Spreading Seas. This card comes in like almost every matchup. Game 2, it's arguably mainboardable. I don't know because I like Summoning Vacuums more than Spreading Seas. It's because it's a creature and it produces nice blocks. It draws us cards, and it ramps us a little bit. But this comes in, ruins their colonnades, opposing Tron lands, works against Jund wonderfully, helps them not cast Lilianas. And yeah. One Cyclonic Rift. Who doesn't want to play Cyclonic Rift in Modern? You just overload it whenever. It's super sweet. I love being able to play this in Modern and cast it feasibly. 1 Trick Bind. This card's great against opposing land destruction. You go to blow up my land, and I just Trick Bind the trigger. Works against that Gristle Brand combo deck. You just Trick Bind when they Gristle Brand to draw 7. They can't do it for the rest of the turn, and they fizzle in their combo, and then can just lose the game. 1 Hercules Recall. It's played against Affinity. Our matchup against Affinity is just horrible. We just lose all the time. I should probably play more. But yeah, 1 Hercules Recall. 2 Spellskite. Our matchup against Aggro, same as Affinity. It's just like atrocious game 1. We just like lose unless we just play like all our fatties real fast. And yeah, Spellskite's a great card. Blocks their things, takes the burn for us. Yeah. 2 Ratchet Bomb. This makes us win against Divinity, against Boggles, all those pesky low curve things. Ratchet Bomb does a trick. It does a trick really, really well. Then we got 2 Defense Grid. This is for the control matchups. Because we don't care how much we pay for our spells, because we have Tron, usually. And we play a bunch of lands, and it doesn't matter, but they do. Cryptic Commands now cost 7 mana. Have fun. And then 2 more Solemn Simulacrums. This is for the aggro matchups. Get more dudes out there, trade with their guys, draw cards, ramp into Wormcoils faster. Yeah, could probably be something else. Should probably be something else, but I'm enjoying it. 4 Solemns and a 75. Yeah, that's it for this deck tech. Doing some more soon when the new standard comes out. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and thanks.